okay, whatever this information is, someone does not want it to get out. I already recorded this. I don't know why my videos keep fucking doing this, but it's actually pissing me off. Basically, what I said in the last video that I'm not going to be able to post is, I was hearing the TikTok sound, what's going on? What's happening? It feels like I referenced that you guys might have Scorpio placements, Pisces placements, and then you're very intuitive, okay? What I was originally getting was that it feels like there's a secret or a lie or information being hidden from you. You don't know what this is. And it's coming from someone who you deem as very trustworthy most of the time. Libra was coming up significantly, like the Justice card, and the Empress was coming up. And this King of Swords came out with the Three of Cups. So only if this resonates, please do not try to fit this scenario with you, because you would already know that this is going on. If someone went out, if this is a love relationship, if someone went out with their friends or went out on vacation or went on a holiday, and I don't know, they went out drinking, or there was there's multiple people involved here. They kept some sort of information from you because they didn't want the burden of a conflict or you confronting them, or they felt like you would be upset about this. I literally got the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, which the Seven of Swords literally says lies, trickery, schemes, strategy, resourcefulness, sneakiness, cunning, arguments, disputes, aggression, bullying, intimidation, conflict, hostility, stress. They lied about something because they thought that it would be easier in the long run and it would be more of a burden to tell you this truth, which the Justice here is truth and fairness. That it was just like, whatever this was, I was hearing they didn't want your wrath. The thing about this is that they actively used it to their advantage, that normally you trust them, that they have technically a really good reputation and normally they wouldn't lie to you, and used it to their advantage to almost get you to trust them, even though maybe your underlying feeling was like, I normally trust this person, but I don't trust this scenario. Whatever they're telling me, that's a lie. Like, I don't see the truth here. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. There was a red flag here that really made your intuition tingle, where you're like, no, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm going to have to be the bearer of bad news, but they lied to you about something. It doesn't necessarily feel like their intentions were malicious. It was just that maybe they did something that you told them not to do, or maybe they did something that you wouldn't like, or maybe they saw something that you wouldn't like. And in order to avoid conflict, more stress, or more hurt, they lied about it, which in turn will cause more stress down the line because the truth will come out. They actively chose whatever this was. They thought about it in depth, and they were like, I'm going to choose to just lie about this because it's better that way. And it's almost like they discussed it with other people. I'm like, I need to lie about this, and you guys need to know. Please, let's keep the same story. Like, it feels like it's a hive mentality. I'm getting hive mentality, or a group sort of thing. I don't know what this is. Oh my gosh. But it was just like, there's so many twos. Two of Pentacles, so you might be seeing 222, 555. But I think that they really they actively thought about this. And they were like, should I do this? Should I not? If this is friends or family or whatever it is, they could be hiding something from you because they want to protect your feelings. It truly doesn't feel like it's ill intent. It's just they wanted to avoid more conflict or stress. Or like they didn't, like, especially if you're getting over someone and they saw this person out with another person, like your ex or whoever, out with another person or dating around, they didn't tell you because they didn't want to ruin your healing. It's something like that, where it's like, it doesn't have the worst intentions. It's just this person went about it the wrong way, and they were almost like they were in the wrong because they used their own reputation of being honest and truthful and very stand-up, and you trusting them, they use your naivety on their side. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini is significant. Water signs, a lot of air is here. Tell me more about whatever this scenario is. The Nine of Cups. It was just like, in the moment, they were truly only thinking about themselves, or whoever this group was. I don't know. It was just like a very self-focused, like, okay, we're not going to talk about this. It feels like multiple people are involved. It doesn't even feel that it's bad. What are their intentions? Let me just make sure. What are their intentions? The Sun and the Ten of Cups. it was almost just like, first of all, this person, if it was a singular person and this is a love relationship and this is like a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, and they went out and you know the storyline, they were saving their own ass because it's not like they did anything bad. It was just like they did something that maybe you wouldn't approve of, and they didn't want you to think that they'd be sneaky. But in turn of them lying and sneaking about, whatever this was, they turned out to be a liar. It's like they manifested this themselves to be a liar because they lied about something that they shouldn't have lied about to begin with. And it was like I was saying, a red flag. There was a red flag that you noticed here. The sun is the truth, victory. The 10 of Cups is all about happiness, like family connectedness. So like, you noticed a red flag here that this person normally doesn't say. You had a tip off of like, this is normally not what would happen. This doesn't make sense. Sunflowers could be significant. I was getting sunflowers a lot today. Rainbows, Doc Martens. I just feel like this person, tell me more. Why did they lie? The 7 of Cups, and also they could have done it on a whim. So maybe they were under the influence of something, other people. They were under the influence of alcohol or drugs or something. Is very confusing, and they had the choice to be honest with you, and they chose not to because it was like they felt like either way it was almost going to be bad, so they tried to choose the lesser of two evils, and they ended up doing the worst thing because it's like, even though you're mostly honest all the time and maybe they didn't do anything bad during this trip or during whatever hangout or whatever, or like maybe someone was talking bad about you and they lied about it, like it just feels like they ended up being a bad person, not a bad person, but like they had what ended up happening, the final thing was that it was bad, they lied about it, when the original intention was not to be a liar, was not to be a bad person. Like, it's just like, it was contradictory. And I was also getting like opposites, like things being flipped up on their head. Like when I was talking in my last video, it was like things were being flipped upside down. Things are not as they seem. So just be aware of that. And the devil is right here, Capricorn. I don't know. Good luck with this, because however it resonates, unicorns could be significant. I don't like whatever this energy is, because this person like used your soft spot. I don't know. Weird. Lotuses and sandals could be significant. Okay, bye.